Okay, I have tried to make this 6, 7 times now. I keep saying my hard disk is full and I've deleted everything off of my computer that I possibly can. I've deleted files out of this project and it keeps saying hard disk is full, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or well, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, this is part 5. Hopefully I can make it through this. Maybe there'll be a part 6, I don't know. But this is part 5 of narrating stalking harassment, organized stalking harassment. This is Russell Roberts, the person that claimed that I pointed a firearm at him. Uh, I pulled out of the QT station after these people were doing these standard gang stalking, intimidation tactics, the leering at you, entering, pulling into the whatever establishment you're going into at the exact same time, or they're waiting for you, and then they're all driving the same color cars. They walk into the building at the exact same time, and then do weird things around you to antagonize you. And they leave at the exact same time, and they try to back their car into you and do all these different things and try to act like nothing's happening. Um, I'm a Q follower, and like your Q say, how many times does it have to happen before it's not a coincidence anymore? Something like that. You know, and that's how this goes. You know. So listen to what this guy says. For about a month, people have been rolling their windows down, calling me faggot, calling me nigger, calling me all kinds of derogatory terms. I'd go in to get some food at a place, and the guy starts a conversation with me and just starts saying, "That's gay, that's gay," that out of nowhere. It's this repeating thing that was happening for quite a while. Apparently, these people were told I was gay, or they were just doing this to. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, I was just trying to get the information off the side of this white truck here to give it to a private investigator or somebody that can research these people, see if they're connected or linked, see if this person has any kind of government contracts, this business. And as a matter of fact, after researching them, they do. They have government contracts. So I thought that was interesting.
ATC, environmental, geotechnological. Oh, I'll just do a little research on some gang stalkers. You ever heard of that?
Gang stalkers?
Yeah, go look it up.
Why, what's a gang stalker?
Somebody that you might be.
Who that might be?
Yeah, look up gang stalking. Gang stalking, yeah.
I've heard of that. What is that?
Look it up. Do some research. Yeah.
So, okay, so if you notice in the beginning, he's like, gang stalking, what is that? What is that? I've never heard of that. And then he turns around and says, oh, I've heard of that. So what's he doing? Is he gaslighting me with like trying to get me to what? Throw me off? And then I tell him just research it, man. Research. I know he's one of these people who's standing there in the store staring at me. I've never seen this guy in my life, and he's just standing there leering at me. It's hard not to get upset talking about this. This is ridiculous. This is so anyway. Here's what he had to say.
So pretty gay.
Nah, my startup disk is almost full. I don't know how much further I'm gonna make it through this. Anyway, this is him holding his gun out the window. And the police discovery says it he held it to his chest. On the discovery in his statement that I have on audio. Now, this girl, who is this girl that just happens to be hanging out with these guys? And she sees that my camera's on. She makes a point, standing in front of my camera, looks right at it, right there, looks right at it. She's putting her lip gloss on, a little smile, and not much longer after that, I get this friend request from this girl right here, and I immediately recognize her face. I'm like, where have I seen this girl before? And pretty sure that is the same girl. If not, they look very similar. But notice she has the bright red lipstick on. This is one of these signaling things that they do. And Try to get me to sound crazy by noticing it. Um, is that her? Who's good at facial recognition? Who can freeze this frame, match that up, see if that's the same girl? And who is she? Why is she on a ride along with these people? Why is she communicating with the cops? Is she just like?
For freedom.
Hi, sir. How you doing?
Am I speaking to Michael right now?
I'm sorry, that guy just said he's. This is Mark Victor with Attorneys for Freedom.
You are, but I need to give you a call right back. Can I call you at this number?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call right back.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
I thought, man, that really sounded like the guy I talked to on the phone before a couple times. So now listen to his voice when I call my actual attorney back.
This is Mark.
Hey, Mark. This is Mike Barden. I just wanted to double check with you. Do you have anybody that's supposed to be contacting me today?
Not that I know of, but I might not know. There could be a paralegal or something trying to call you. Did you get a call from somebody?
Yeah, they just called me from somewhere in Maryland, actually, and said
Well,
that.
we didn't call you from Maryland. I don't
Yeah.
know who called you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Entering an exclusion zone.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the guy called me, said this is Mark Victor with Attorneys for Freedom. He's trying to get me to talk to him and tell him all kinds of stuff. And then I call my attorney back, and you can clearly see that they're here, that is two different voices. So, who's got such an interest in me that wants to call me and pose as my attorney? Why won't the police help me track that call? That's clearly illegal. That guy calling me, telling me he's my attorney. I'd like to get some help with that.
Leave now.
This is my ankle bracelet. This is me driving down Avondale Boulevard on the way to my home. It's telling me I'm in an exclusion zone. I'm in an exclusion zone to leave now. So for a while, I'd get up to my front door. This thing would go off and say, "Exclusion zone, leave now." Right as I'm putting the key in my front door, and I'm not supposed to go to the area where this supposedly happened. The QT. Actually, what they did, they don't allow me to go anywhere in the entire shopping center there. So the place that I would frequent the most and go into CVS, go into Panda Express. There's a Jack in the Box in there. Mexican restaurant I go to because this supposedly happened at QT. I can't go anywhere in there, and apparently, if I go down to Avondale, it tells me that I'm in there. If I try to go to my house, it tells me I'm in there. All right, so now this police officer charged me with evading police. I told him there were rotator lights behind me from that guy's truck, that guy's construction truck. And he tried to act like I was crazy, like, what? Construction trucks don't have red and blue lights. You tried to run from me. You saw my lights. What I saw was that guy pull up behind me, followed me to my house, pulled up behind me with his lights on, and then started pulling forward. And I took off and ran from Russell Roberts. Again, followed me to my house after pulling a gun out of his window. Unknown caller. Yeah, I'm going to answer that. All right.